and welcome along and welcome to another time lapse from Fenton Forest. Today we're starting off by taking our 8RT along with our cultivator, and we're going to take that up to the field here and get that started and get that running. There we go. And then we're going to hook our lorry up here. We are going to take that and load up our sunflowers. We want to take that to the southeast port, where we're going to sell these off. This is because we're raising money today to get a new piece of kit. We got something that we've downloaded that is going to be pretty cool for use on here, and fits in with a lot of our other equipment as well, so replaces a bit. So we're taking this to the southeast port here, where we've got 42,000 off our first load and 42,000 off our second. So good 84,000 pound off that. And we're gonna, that's really good. So that's taking us up to 140,000 pound. We're gonna load up the front with sunflowers this time, and looking at our available sell points, canola in the back. So we're gonna take the sunflowers to where we just have. So that's going to southeast port, and then the canola very nearby is the southeast grain mill. So we're going to take our canola into that and drop that off there. So first off with sunflowers, and we're expecting about 42,000 again. So 40,000 off that load. So not quite as much as last time. And then the canola round to the mill here. And that is going to give us another 35 on top of that. So we've got 215,000 to play with at the moment. Not quite enough for what we're going for, but it should be enough to get us started and at least to get the base set up for what we're after. So put our trailer away here, put our lorry away beside it, and grab our sprayer here. Drop the remaining herbicide in it that we had off, and we're going to take this up to the shop and sell it off. Which means that it's then fairly obvious what we're doing. Yeah, we are replacing our sprayer. We're actually going to be placing our sprayer and our solid fertilizer with this. The John Deere R4045. This has both a sprayer attachment and a spreader attachment. So we're going to grab the spreader attachment first because we have enough money to do that. We unfortunately didn't have enough for the sprayer, and we do actually have a job for this straight off. We need to get our field 2 fertilized with solid fertilizer. We have plenty of it sitting around, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, this is all stuff that we first emptied out of our solid spreader when we first got it, because we needed to put lime. We needed to spread lime when we first got that. So we're going to set this off on a hired worker, and we're going to take our cultivator back and get that parked up, because that is all finished with. There we go. And then we need to get our seeder over there, and it seems that our hired worker on the on our new spreader doesn't work all that well. So we're probably going to try and do some GPS with it in a bit. We're planting cotton in field 1. Because we've done it already in field 2, so we want to plant cotton in field 1. We've emptied out the lime from our breedle. This needs to go on one last track. No, in fact, actually that's finished. So we're going to go and park this over here and drop off our solid fertilizer spreader, and we'll take these two in convoy using the follow me mod up to the shop, because we're going to go and sell this lime spreader. And we're gonna buy the sprayer. Now, considering the accident we just happened, we've switched down so that this is leading now. That just makes things just a little bit easier to navigate. And we'll sell off our solid fertilizer spreader and buy ourselves. Oh no, we need to borrow a little bit of money, and then we'll buy ourselves our R4045 sprayer here. Load that up and put our 6R on follow me so we can get that back. So this we're now going to load up with fertilizer, and we're going to take that onto field 2 and get field 2 spread, and then we'll give a go with GPS at this point. We'll see if we can get GPS to work. It's something that's very new to me in this recording, but sort of I wanted to get it sorted. So actually, no, it's not fertilizer, it's herbicide we're going with here. Just enough money to get almost a full tank off it and get that set up. And away we go. We need to set our first point. Yeah, it's GPS. You need to set 2 points. So you set a point A and a point B, and then that sets it all up. There we go. And we're off. So there we are. So GPS is fully working and set up, and it works really well, as does this sprayer. This sprayer, when you're using it, just is brilliant and absolutely perfect for us on this map. So I'm really pleased we picked this up, and of course it replaces 2 bits of kit. So we've no longer got this as separate things. So we're going to drop this off on this field here because we're going to want the solid fertilizer spreader, and we'll set that off on the hired worker again while we go and fill up this. So we need some new seed. We don't have enough money, so we are going to have to borrow a little bit more cash. And there we go. And in fact, yeah, that took all of the extra £5,000 we borrowed. That was all taken up with seed here. So we'll get on our fertilizer spreader and we'll do ourselves this ourselves using GPS. Just makes it a bit easier. And it's a nice bit of kit to use. I really do like this this John Deere. It works surprisingly well, all things considered. A nice wide spread on this as well as on the sprayer. So that's just an absolute doozy. And we should get to the end here just as our seeder finishes. So actually that's pretty perfect timing and pretty perfect spacing for that. Now this field is now completely fertilized because to begin with we spread manure on it. So so it's completely done and absolutely set up. We'll go and put our seeder away here. Park this up in the corner. We're going to take our dual wheels off our 8R and give it a quick wash down. There we are, that's all done, and that can now go away as well. We'll put our 8RT next to it there, and then we'll get our spreader, and we're going to go and put the lime spreader bit, or the solid spreader bit away, as well as our actual sprayer. Right, next we're going to clean up our animals a bit. So pigs first, then the sheep. Then we're going to get the silage from the cows. Of course, that won't go in there because they're currently eating the mixed ration. So that goes into our silo. Clean up the chickens as well. There we go. And then we'll have a look. And what do we need? So I think the only thing that's massively needed is straw for the pigs. So we're going to do that next. And we're looking for our straw blower. Ah, yes, there it is. Right in this shed here, along with all our other animal stuff. We'll use up the remains of that bale. So that's all done. And now we're going to need a couple more bales. And you can see the full extent now of the mess that has been made of our bale stacks. All of those bales are completely all over the place. So we are going to have to restack those at some point. I don't know if that's something that I should do in one of these time lapses. It would basically be the entire time lapse to do that. But it's something that needs to be done at some point. There we go. So that is another bale and a bit. So that is all done. And then we're going to head back and park that up again, along with our 6R. Grab our John Deere useful bit of kit and grab our sprayer. We want to get some. We need to get some fertilizer, so we'll get that. We're going to have to borrow a little bit of money again because we are nowhere near a full tank. So yeah, we'll fill up. We've only gone halfway on that, but that has still filled our sprayer. And in fact, our soybeans are ready for another go with the sprayer. And this means that not only will our cotton now be fully sprayed, so will our soybeans. I think this has grown enough to do this. Let's check at this point. Yep, we do. We are actually having an effect here. And the beauty of the GPS mod is that we now know exactly where we're going and that we are actually going to catch all of the field doing this. which is totally brilliant. I'm so pleased with that. And that has worked an absolute treat. So we'll go put this away in our shed. We will just shift some stuff around a little bit, just fix things up. And we're going to go and get the last bale of cotton that's sitting on the field. This is our last job. And it just means that when we come to do the cotton on the other field, we will just pick that up. And there we go. So that is where we are going to finish off today's video. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and I will see you next time. Goodbye.